How can I avoid hiring an attorney who will take me to the cleaners? Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law. And while it is important to invest in hiring a firm that will do good work for you and a firm that you're comfortable with, you also don't want to waste your money. And the thing with family law and divorce and child custody specifically is it is very easy for attorneys to convince people to waste money. And the reason for that is that these are very emotionally charged areas of law. And people generally don't mind wasting money as long as they're feeling good about sticking it to the other side or doing something that's going to get them leverage that they don't even really need because they have issues that they haven't dealt with. And so there are attorneys who will take advantage of that, take full advantage of that, and make more money without delivering value. And so here are some things that you can do to assess upfront whether this is a firm that will likely give you a good return on your investment. So the first couple of things that I'm going to talk about are things that you can do on your own, and the other two are things to look out for in your interactions with the attorney and the people at the firm. So first, read the reviews online. There is so much information online. People who are not happy with services go online and they complain about it. That's how it is. You'll see it in restaurants, you'll see it in other service industries, and you see it more and more in the law. And so Google the name of the law firm, Google the attorney's name, and read the reviews. Google reviews, Avvo, LinkedIn, Facebook, Yelp, Birdseye. You see reviews everywhere. Make sure that you read them, look at the details. Another thing you can do is just ask around. Ask your friends, hey, do you know an attorney do you know this, do you recognize this firm, or do you know an attorney who you could ask about this law firm? And so either directly or indirectly getting information from people about this lawyer and this law firm, right? Sometimes you'll be surprised. Sometimes you'll get 2 or 3 people who will tell you, hey, stay away. So it's worth a shot. Put it out there. Ask for some information from people you trust. The last 2 things are sort of red flags to look out for when you're dealing with the attorney or members of the firm. And number 1 is watch out when the attorney or the people at the law firm are overly aggressive. Now, in and of itself, being aggressive is not a bad thing because you want someone who is going to go to bat for you. You want someone who is going to look out for your interests. However, if you sense that the person is kind of crossing that threshold into making the proceedings combative, creating unnecessary strain and conflict, that is a red flag, right? Because that is an easy way to kind of run the clock to bill more. If the attorney or the firm seems like they are going out of their way to increase the strain and the conflict, then that's not good. And there is a fine line between aggressively representing someone and doing what's right, and crossing that line and turning it into a circus and a fight. You don't need that. Look out for that. Another thing you want to look out for is when an attorney or the people at the firm are overly optimistic. Now, this is a tricky one because not having experience in the actual field, it can be very difficult for a consumer, a client, to know when an attorney is telling the truth and that something is definitely going to turn out great and there's nothing to worry about and otherwise. But what you want to look out for is if you're constantly just getting optimism and positive outlooks and you're not getting any information about the downside and there isn't balance in the analysis, then be careful, because I can tell you that there are a lot of things in family law that are not predictable. Some things are, but there are a lot of things that are not predictable. Judges have a ton of discretion, and so you just want to be super careful when you have an attorney or a law firm just constantly yesing you to death and telling you that you're going to get everything. If it seems too good to be true, then it probably is. And so you want to ask a lot of questions. You want to ask about what the possible outcomes are. What is the downside? They should be offering this anyway for you to make an educated decision. But if you're getting too much positive, you want to dig in and ask some questions. So these are some things you can do to minimize the risk of getting taken to the cleaners by a law firm. If you have any other questions, you can call us at 508-675-0464. You can email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. If you found this video helpful, you can subscribe to our channel and share it with anyone you think might benefit from it. And you can find us on social media at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.